Something that I feel like is really needed today is we need to tell the younger generation how to not lose their soul on social media. So what would you say to those people?
Well, let's see. I think losing your soul on social media, I mean, there are some parts about that are really easy and some parts about that are really hard. The really easy parts would be stop looking at crap you shouldn't be looking at. I mean, that's simple. I don't know if it's easy. It's easy to just identify because we all know what we should and shouldn't be looking at. So get rid of anything in your life that you're looking at that causes you to sin. That's the easy part. The second thing is to treat everybody that you're watching and everybody who's watching you like a real person, not like some commodity or not like a way for you to get attention or for you to get views or for you to get influence, but as a person that you can help. And ask yourself this question: what is helpful about what I'm doing with this person? And guide yourself with that. Always be asking that question and then respond to the needs that people bring to you. And when you make your content and your media life, your social media life, about helping other people instead of about making yourself into something, you will never run out of stuff to talk about. You will never run out of stuff to do because there's a world of people out there that need your help.
No, that's so true. And I feel like, especially these days, it's so easy to get wrapped up in all of the craziness of social media. And I know there are a lot of people out there who want to start content creation, but maybe they're not doing it for the right reasons. And I think we've kind of spoken about this before, where I've received emails from people saying, how did you get this many followers? How can I get that many followers? How did you get your stuff to blow up? And that's not the right mindset for this type of work and what we do. So what would you say to the people who don't have the right mindset in this situation?
The thing I would say is all of that is about something else. So I need numbers for what? I need followers for what? That's what you have to ask yourself. Because if the answer to that question is, so I can feel better about myself, we got to be honest about that. Is that why we're doing what we're doing? Because if it is, then it doesn't matter how many followers you have. It's empty. You could have 1 million followers on any platform you want. That isn't going to fill that void in your heart if that's really what you're after. Because what you're trying to do is fill that void that only God can fill with these things that are fleeting and not real. So if you chase the wrong thing, even when you get it, you're going to realize that you're unfulfilled. So I would say, put your heart on Christ, seek Him. Jesus says that where your treasure is, your heart will be also. So don't make your treasure trying to blow up on social media for what? Make your treasure a life of holiness and becoming a saint. And Jesus says that whoever asks will receive. Whoever seeks will find. To whomever knocks, the door will be open. And that blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. He doesn't say blessed are those who hunger and thirst for attention and a dopamine hit. You won't be satisfied from that. So if you're into social media, if you're into content creation because you want to make a name for yourself and get attention and whatever, that's fine. But it's not going to make you happy. Whatever arbitrary number you set for yourself, only I get to this many, and I've done this too. Only I get to this many subscribers or this many followers or whatever, then I'll feel good about myself. Well, you'll get there and then you realize it doesn't mean anything.
So true. And I think we've all been there, and I've been there especially as well. You kind of get lost in this world of this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is how I'm supposed to be gaining followers, because that's what the secular side tells you. You have to have this many followers or else you're falling behind. And it starts making us view each other as competition as opposed to ministers. The apostles didn't view each other as competition. They viewed each other as people who had unique talents, who were going out and they had the same goal. And I feel like a lot of the times we can really get wrapped up in this idea that we are in competition with each other for views, for followers, for likes, when in reality we all have the same, or should have the same, end goal. And so what would you say to people who are falling into it, who desperately don't want to, but maybe are just stuck in that mindset? I get a lot of questions about the coffee that I drink because you guys know that your girl is the coffee queen. And let me tell you, it took us forever to find a coffee brand that not only matched our values, but was also absolutely delicious. So I'm here to tell you that that company is Gloria Patri Coffee, and you guys need to go check them out if you want delicious coffee at any roast. Okay, back to the video.
I think they need to maybe take a step back and focus on the inner life and find your peace with God before you try to give anything on social media to other people. Find your peace with God, because the reality is you can't give away what you don't have. And if your mindset is, well, I want to give away my faith through social media, then that's great. But you have to make sure that your own faith is in a good spot first. If you're just trying to go out there to chase fame and fortune or whatever, you're going to be sorely let down. So put your focus where it needs to be, which is on Jesus first, and then make sure that everything that you're doing flows out of that relationship with Him. And then the beautiful thing about that is you're free. You don't have to worry about, well, I had a viral video or I didn't. This video didn't do so good. So what? I helped a few people. A couple people saw this and were blown away, or they were growing closer in their faith. That's okay. But you can't think like that if all you're thinking is, oh, how come I don't have as many views as that person? Or I need to grow, or it's got to be viral. Like you have to get your mind focused on the right thing, which is Jesus. And then no matter what you do, you're going to feel successful.
No, I love that. That's all great advice. Thank you so much, Keith, for being able to share and to be a part of this. It's been so great. And, hopefully we'll be able to have you in person again at some point when we get our own studio.
Sounds
So
great.
thank you.
All right, Amber,
All
thank
right,
you.
thanks. A huge thank you to my Jude crew over on Patreon for making videos like this happen. I could not do it without your guys' help. And I apologize. I am currently traveling at the moment, so I don't have any of my equipment. So if you guys signed up for Patreon, but I have been traveling while you guys signed up, I apologize that you're not going to be in these credits, but as soon as I get back, I will add you into the credits. Really, really appreciate you guys and your patience. I would specifically like to thank Jude Crew Plus. And I would personally like to thank Jude Crew Bold, Ricardo Aguilera, Roger Davis, Rubes Good Brain Coffee, Darren, Jay Usetti, Veronica Beck, Dan Nunn, Sabrina, James Bell, Father Carr, George Gregory, Oliver Waite, Andrew Plowski, Alex R., James, and Jude Crew Epic, Franz Antoni Von Tunder, Bill Gall, Connor, Brian Cootie, Geraldi Guzman, Michael, Paul Donovan, Michael Martin, Kevin Ashbrook, and Jason Sager. You guys are amazing. Thank you so, so much. I truly could not continue this ministry without you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I will talk to you all next time. Bye.